will start now. This training is in Excel for sure, but specifically conditional formatting and using filters. So welcome all. My name is Ma'an Eid. I am Microsoft certified trainer. I hope you will like this training and you will learn something new. Before we start, guys, as usual, we need you to stay connected with us on any of these social media channels you see here. We are available on these social media websites here. You can scan this one, or here are our addresses there on these social media. Please, for today, it's good to, if I can see your faces, guys. It has been a long time now, 3 months, 4 or 5 months. We did not deliver any in-class course, so we don't see any faces, always this box. So it's good to see your faces. But if you feel that you are comfortable with turning it off, it's okay, it's up to you guys. But I will keep asking you, and I need to hear your voice to know I'm not alone here sitting. So I need to know that you are with me, guys. This is it. So, but only one thing is to set your mobile on silent, and also to turn to mute yourself all the time, if you please. Unless you want to ask something, you can jump in anytime and ask me whatever question you need. Now, you know the setting of Zoom is the unmute and mute yourself, and the camera, you know that. And if you want to ask me something on the chat, or if I ask you something and you are okay with that, you want to say, I'm okay, use the reaction, you know the reaction down there here, you know them. If you are okay, you can show me that. So you can change the view, and there are rules here that, you know, the materials is yours, you can use it. I send you guys all Excel sheet. We'll try to work now together, all together. The course today is not that easy and not that difficult. I will go slow, so I will tailor it. If I find that it's a little bit tough, I will go slow. So it's up to you. I will adjust. I will adjust to match what you want. So the materials is yours. You can use it. You can share your experience with us, and please tell your friends, colleagues, anyone who know your friends, you know, about the training if you like it. And thank you very much. We'll start now. Thank you very much. Okay, let me start. Any question before I start? Guys, any question? Okay, let's start. Okay, here we go. So let me finish this one. What is the objective, by the way, of today's course is conditional formatting. And I will cover highlighting sales rules, top, bottom, data bars, color scales, icon, advanced conditional formatting. This one is tough. And we have also the filter, how to filter text, date, and also here we have something advanced filter. So we'll cover all of that. I hope you will like it. So all about conditional formatting and filter, and here we start. I need you guys to start by opening the Excel sheet I've sent you. You have it all? Are you ready with that? Do you have it? Are we all ready? Guys, let me explain a little bit about this sheet, what I have sent to you. So as you can see down there on the tabs, you can see my screen, right? You see the tabs. You know what? I will make something that okay. So here, in the tabs, here I have the activity, and here's the solution for the activity. Here's the activity, and here's the solution, the answer. So top, bottom, and the answer. Icons and the answer. So you already have all the answers. Now, but I will show you how I will do the thing. So what's the question here? What do we need here? Let's say here I have my sales here, as you can see. This is my sales people, and this is the sales, the amount of sales, the country, and in which quarter was that. Now let's say it's a huge list. Not only that, it's a huge list. And I want to see someone specific. So here's the end result. Let me show you the end result. The end result is this. I want in Excel to highlight those values here in the last names that Williams is in there. So I need to show Williams in my table. So how can I do that? So what I will do here is I will write, let's say, Smith. By the way, it doesn't matter, small, capital letter, it doesn't matter here, Smith. Okay, I want Excel to highlight Smith in the whole set here. This is conditional formatting. So I am formatting this column based on a condition. What's the condition? The name is a Smith. If the name is a Smith, I need this to be yellow, green, whatever thing. So how can I do that? Now, you have to think about it like this. What range you want to highlight in red, let's say, if the name is a Smith? It's up, for sure is this. This is what I want. One of those or two or three of those, I need them to be highlighted in red if the name equals Smith. Or if I put Johnson, I need Johnson to be in red. If I put, let's say, Jones or Brown or whatever name, I need it to be highlighted. So how can we do that? Here it is. Let's do that. So we will go to conditional formatting. So I've selected the range, as I did here, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is on the home tab, and here's conditional formatting. Now, highlight cells. And I have so many rules here. So which rule I need? I need here, equal to what? Equal to Smith. So I will go there, equal to Smith. And as you can see, it directly highlighted all names, all last names, Smith last names in red. Now, why in red? Because by default, the formatting here is in red. But if you want, you can make it yellow, or you can make it green, or whatever, red text, just red text. Look at that. Smith is in red, or whatever thing, border red. You see the border is red. Or if you don't like any of these, you can custom format it. Let's say I need, if it is a Smith, the fill to be yellow, the fill, and the font to be red. Okay, so what will happen now is this. Okay, what if I change my mind? Now it's a brown, so I write here brown. Okay, now brown. You see, it updated automatically. This is conditional formatting. Why conditional?
Sir,
yes.
Sir, when you give, you have to give equal to. You should select that name, right? Equal to that name which you have put in the box.
Yes. Because that's what I need. Look at that. I will explain more about it. Just be patient a little bit. So what I did here is, again, I selected the range, and I need your Excel based on the criteria or based on a condition. So what is the condition? I need you to highlight cells based on equal to. If it is equal to the name here, tick. That's it. Now, what if I write something but incorrect? Let's say Smith, S-M-E instead of I, T-H. What do you think, guys, will happen? What do you think? Anyone? Guys, what do you think will happen now? What? Nothing will be highlighted, right? What do you think? Because I don't have that name. No one is named Smith like this. I have Smith. So if I change it to I, Smith, now it will be highlighted. Are we okay? Is it okay? You get the idea. So whatever the name is here, it will be highlighted. Now we can do something else. I will do something else, which is what? Look at that. Whenever the name, so I will look inside the name now. I will look inside the name. So whenever, let's say, I have O-H, let's say, or O-N, or M-I, whatever. So let's say M-I. Whenever the name here contains M-I, then I need it to be highlighted. Whenever the names contain M-I. So again, Smith, only Smith. You see, only Smith is the one with this. So let's do that. So I wrote M-I. Now, conditional formatting, I need to highlight this because I need your Excel in this range to highlight. Now, equal will not work now. Equal will not, because nothing equal to MI, but I have something else. Text that contains what? MI, this one. And Smith is one of them. Go. Here it is, Smith. What if I change my mind? What if MS? So only William is the one. Because in William, we have MS. You see MS? So you can use conditional formatting to match the whole cell or even part of the cell. You see, I have this name, I can match it. Jones, let's say Jones. Jones, I know, maybe I cannot remember, maybe I don't remember, is it J or G? So is it J or G? So I don't, but I know it's ONS. So I will write here ONES. I know it's ONS, but was it Jones, phones, tones? I don't remember, but I know it's ONS. So here it is. Okay, done. This is it. So either use equal if you want to match the whole thing, or if you have first name, last name, and you cannot remember the first name, but you know the last name, so you use contains, whatever contains. Are we done, guys? Is it okay? Okay, I will continue. If you say nothing, guys, I will continue. If I ask you and you don't respond. So by the way, here is the solution. Here
yes,
is
sir.
the solution.
Understood, sir. Understood.
Are you okay? Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood. Understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, data bars. Again, we have the same, but now we will use data bars. It's another conditional formatting. So what I need to do here is I will select this range, okay? And I need Excel to show me those as bars. So it will show you the bars. By the way, you have different colors, even you have either solid or gradient. You look at that. It starts dark and it fades. So nothing, it's just only different formatting. So let's say I will use this one, okay, solid, this one. Now, here, as you can see, these bars, even if you make it wider, you see, even if wider, it goes. So now you know the highest value is this one, then this one, then this one. So it adjusts automatically. Now look at that. We have a little problem here. No need to do anything. Excel automatically draw these bar using the values. So it checks the values, and based on the value, you see which is, you see 9 and 19,000 is bigger than the others. Great. Now, but what if, as you can see here, I have numbers and the bars on the same cell. Now, what if I don't want to see the numbers? I don't want the numbers to appear. Can I hide the numbers? Let's say I am discussing with my salespeople and I don't want them to know the real figures. But I want to say that Smith, let's say, in UK is better than Johnson, or in Johnson in USA, or this value is better, but I don't want to show numbers. Can I do that? Yes. You select the range, conditional formatting, and now you have to go to manage. You need to manage what's going on here. I want to manage it. How? Manage rules. Okay, and here it is, the data bar. Well, I want to manage this one. Either click edit, either you click edit, or you double click this one. Double click it. Great. Now look here. It says here, show bar only. You see this one? So I will check it. I'm using data bars and I will check show bar only. Go. And okay. And as you can see, now I can discuss with those people, but they will never know what are the real figures. Okay? You can discuss it without knowing the real figures. Now, what if I need these bars to be here and I need the figures to stay there here? Okay, let's do it again. Guys, am I going quickly? Let me go slowly once more. I'll go slowly. So I'll Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Here we go. I'm back. Here. Let's stop. Now, what I will do now is I will draw the bars not on the figures, but here, beside the table, here. So let's do it all together, guys. Here, are you ready? I will do that now. What I want to do is, I want to draw bars for those to show the values, but here, not there. In fact, you cannot draw the bars here if you don't have values, because Excel will draw bars based on values. And here it's empty. Okay, what can I do here? What you can do is you can tell Excel, this cell here, this cell equal to this one. Are we okay? This cell equal to this. Click enter.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Now, I will drag that. Now, all the values are equal. So now I have an exactly matching column. You know what? I can call it here bars if you want. Bars. Okay. Okay, you see here are my bars. What I will do now is, so forget about those in the cells. I will use this. I will highlight it, go to conditional formatting, highlight cells, data bars, and here it is, data bars. And as we did before, I have to hide the numbers. I will not show the numbers. So I will go to conditional formatting, manage rules, and what I will go to this is my rule, the green one. Double click, very good, and
you will check the bar.
Yes, and here we go, done. That's it. Here's our sample. You see, guys, you can do that. Now, if for some reason you mistakenly entered this number, it is not 16,000. Let's say it's 6,000. So if you write 6,000 here, look at that. The bar will update because it's conditional formatting based on a criteria. This is now smaller than the one after it, the one below it. It keeps updating. If you change this value, let's say 19,000 or something, whatever the thing, it will update. Are we okay? Okay, guys, I will go. So, by the way, the solution is here. It's here as well. If you want, it's here. Here, exactly there. Okay? Now, let's go to the next one. Top, bottom values. Here. In Excel, it's a very good one here. In Excel, let's say I have these are my cells. Okay? And I need to see the top 3 values, or the top 4 values, or the top value, whatever. I will highlight the range, Again, it's all in the conditional formatting, by the way. It's nothing but here. First of all, select the range that you want to see its top values. Top 3, top 5, top 10, top 50. Imagine, guys, that we have thousands of rows, not only those. So you will highlight any top values. So select that, go there, and here you have now top, bottom rules. If you want, you can also highlight bottom 3, bottom 2, bottom 5, whatever. Here, top 10 items. Now, this 10 here is an example, in fact. This 10 here is an example. So if I click it, click here. Now, 10, do you want to see 10? Not 10, maybe 3 values. You see? Directly it's updating. 3, maybe top 2. Here it is.
Sir, can you repeat, sir, that one?
Yes, sure. You only select the range. So I selected the range. Are we okay? Select the range. Go to conditional. Now,
top, bottom rows.
Yeah, bottom. What do you want? Top 10?
Top 10 items. Yeah.
Top 10. Now, 10 is an example. You can make it top 11, top 1, top 2, top whatever you like. You see? You can play with that. Okay, and by the way, again, you can select whatever color you want, or you can customize it as we did before. Are we okay?
Yes.
Great. Now, what about the bottom now? Again, the same thing. So let's do this. I need the top 3 in red. Let's do that. Or maybe, yes, let's make it in red, the top 2. Now, but I need that bottom 2 in green, let's say. Let's go. Bottom and bottom 10. Bottom 10? No, not bottom 10, but bottom what? Bottom 2. What do you want the color for the bottom 2? I need them in yellow, maybe. Okay, look at that now. I have the top in red, the bottom in yellow at the same time. Okay, guys, you get the idea. So nothing here. You keep selecting. By the way, if you want to remove the conditional formatting, remove it, you go to the conditional formatting, and here you have clear rules. You can clear it from selected cells, or you can clear it from the entire sheet. Nothing. Okay. So,
sir, I have one doubt, sir.
please.
Yeah, sir, more than one condition you have applied here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if, what do you have to go there and delete the condition, or extra we can add?
Just a minute. If you want, no, not delete. Keep selecting. Let's say I want to apply here 4 criteria, not only 4 criteria. 1 for the top 2, 1 for the bottom, 1 for the above average, 1 for the equal, let's say 2016. I can keep selecting. So I selected the range. So first of all, I need to apply data bars. Look at that, data bars. Now, in addition to that, what I will do is I will apply top bottom. So I need top 10, top 2 in red, as we did before. Top 2 in red. Look at that, top 2 here, this and this. Again, I will apply one more, which is what? The bottom. Let's say the bottom. Bottom what? Bottom 1. Only one bottom, let's say. What do you want the color? I need it yellow. Look at that now. Here we go.
Okay, sir. Super.
So I am applying 3. By the way, it's confusing, but you can do that. Now, in fact, what you can do is what we did before. Pick these bars and put them aside and keep the yellow and red here, and you are fine. You get the idea? Yes, you can do that. So what we will do now, here it is. Clear rules from entire sheet. Or if I select the range like this, I can say only, maybe here I have the Smith rule. You know, I have Smith. I don't want to clear it. I want only to clear this. Okay? So here, everything Smith in red. I don't want to clear Smith, only this. So what you have to do is go there and clear rules from selected cells only. So only the sales column will be cleared. You get the idea?
Yeah, okay. Okay, sir.
Do you want me to show you that, or are you okay, guys? Are we okay?
Sir, can you repeat the clear rules one more time with 2?
Guys, Auntie, if you please, tell me what do you want me to repeat, I will repeat it. It's yours, whatever you like, guys. So what do you want me to repeat? Which one?
So the clear rules are in both the conditions, selected cell and entire sheet.
Select, what do you mean? Here, I'll tell you what. I will write here Smith, okay? I will select this range, okay? And conditional formatting, highlight cells equal to Smith, equal to this, okay? Now what? Now, if I select this range, look at that, and I click here, clear rules. If I click from selected cells, only the sales column will be cleared. But if I select this one, everything will go back to white, even Smith. Because why? Entire sheet. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
You want to see? So if I selected cells here, you see, I did not touch Smith. But what if I click instead of that, clear rules from entire? Look at that. What? Everything is clear. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
And now what about the average? Now I need to highlight. Let's say here I have all these cells, and my manager is asking me, can you show me which values are above average? So you see, it's confusing. You cannot check that by unaided eye like this. You cannot. We need some aid. So conditional formatting come to rescue. What I will do is I will select this, and I will go here, and I will highlight the cells. Now what do I want? I want values that are above average. So top values, bottom values, above average, which is above average. Now, no need to calculate the average. Excel will do so and will show you which one is above. Let's do that. Above average. Here it is, above average. Now, how can I be sure that those values are above average? Where is the average? Where is the average? I don't know the average. Excel knows, and Excel highlighted everything above average. But if you want to make sure, let's calculate the average. So in fact, no need, but if you want to make sure that those values are above average, let's ask Excel about the average. So Excel, I need the average. Here's the average, guys. This is sum, but you click this one, and here we have the average. Now Excel is asking here, average what? What range? Not this one. In fact, this one. Okay, enter. So what's the average? 10,900 something. So all of these are above 10,000. You see, this is 10,000, but 600. So it's below the average. So Excel highlighted the values correctly. This is the average. And as you can see, those values, 16, 14, 12, 18, 14 is all above. Other values are, this one is still below average, right? Below average. Now let's say the cost. I will do the same for the cost. I need here anything below average. Okay, let's do it again. I'm highlighting the cost and conditional formatting, top bottom values here. Now below average. Let's go. Here are the values that are below the average here. But what is the average for this range? What's the average? I will do that again. So this is the average of, this is the sales average, sales, and here I will have the cost average here. So let's do that. What's the average for the cost? Again, I'll click here. Now average, no, not this range. Excel, I need this range. Below average, remember, below average. So 10,000. All these values, the red values, are below 10,000 something, are below. You see? So here I have above average, but here I have below average. So this is above and this is below average for both ranges. Are we okay? Guys, any question?
No,
any
sir.
question? Okay, so let's continue. So by the way, the solution is here. You can see it. The solution is here. Always you have the solution. The green one is the answer. Now icons, let's go ahead. Now here, look at that. Also, we can use conditional formatting to by using icons. Now let me show you the solution here. Now here, as you can see, I have icons. Now here, what I want is I want these values only 0 and 100. I want to see only 0 and 100. I don't care about any other thing. So how can I do that? Here it is. Now we will highlight the range as we did before, and we'll go to conditional formatting. Here's conditional formatting. By the way, I have the icon sets here. Here are the icons. Now you see these icons. Now, if you want the check here and the asterisk here or the multiplication sign, here it is. But the problem is I have an exclamation mark. Now I don't want that. I need only, look at that. If I will use this or I will use this, the problem is it's using icons for all values. So let's pick this one. In fact, here I need to manage the rule. Why? Because I want only 0 and 100 to be either crossed or checked. Okay? Only 0 and 100. So what I will do is I will go there and I will manage rules again. So here's the rule. You see, this is the rule I will manage. Now look at that. I either double click it or edit the rule. Both are okay. Look at that. Here. Now, it says here, when the value is greater or equal to 67, no, 100. Only if it is equal or greater than 100. I don't have any value greater than 100, so it will be 100. Now, okay. And what about this one, exclamation mark? In fact, here, I don't need anything. So no cell icon, nothing here. I don't want anything. So what do you want here? I need here, when the value is here the exclamation mark, greater or equal to 0, equal to 0. You see, 100 and 0. Let's look at that. What did I say here? Just a minute. Manage rules. When is this than 0? When is the value greater or equal to 0? Greater or equal to 0. You see, when value is greater or equal to 0, then here it is. Done. You get the idea? So again, if you want to hide something in between, look at that. If you want to hide something, use this one. Nobody pays attention to this one. No cell icon. I don't want any value if it is less than 100 and greater than 0. If it is less and equal than 0, I need that to strike it like this. Closed. Okay? So read it like that. Yes.
Sir, can you repeat the one, sir? After
yes.
First you put all the signs now, sir. How did you put that?
Here it is. I will do that again. Let me clear the whole thing. I will delete the rule. I deleted the rule. Nothing. So first of all, what I will do is I will use the icons, and here are the icons without thinking. So I will use icons. I'm not thinking at all. So I will use this. All icon. Then I figure out something. I think of something. You know what? I want to see only zeros and 100. Only that. Okay, great. Let's go and play with the rule. So I'll go there. Manage rule. Okay? And here it is, the rule. So what do you want? Let's do it here. When the value, use a check mark. You have to read this like that. Use the check icon when the value is greater or equal to 100. Okay, here's how you read it. And now, don't use anything, no cell icon when is less than 0 and greater or less than 100 and greater or equal to what? Greater than 0. It's greater than 0. So no icon when less than 100 and greater than 0. Okay. What if it is equal or less than 0? Use this one. So Excel adjusts automatically. Here, read it again. Use the check mark when value is greater or equal to 100. No icon at all when value is less than 100 and greater than 0. Use this one, the crossed one, when it is less or equal to 0. So go and go. Here it is. Is it okay, guys?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, let's go there. Now, let's say here we have stock. Stock. By the way, the result is here. Look at that stock. So what's the change? What's the change from what? Look at this is the end result. I will show you. So what is the change from here to there? What's the change? Look at that. So how do I calculate the change from here to here? So what is the change from this one to this one? So what I will say is equal the change in stock from this day, 20th to 21st. So the change is this minus this, right? This is the change. So this is the change. The change from this day to day, this. Now, if I double click it, this is the change all the way down. Okay, the changes. Great. Now, here's the change. So the change from here to here. What about from there to here? You see, it was 700. Now it's 706. So the change is minus 6 like this. Here, the change is 9. So the change. Okay. Now, what can we do here is we need to show, look at that. Look at the end result. I want to show up and down, up and down. So what's going on here is up and down. What is the change from here to there? Okay. Here to there, here to there. So I want to show up and down, and I want to see an arrow like that if it is 0. So let me do that here. I'll select the range. Select the range. Again, conditional formatting. Now, I need, look at that. Icons, you have 3 icons, you have 4 icons. Just a minute. You have 4 icons and you have 5 icons. In my case, I need 3 icons because if it is positive, I need up arrow. If it is negative, I need down arrow. If it is 0, I need, let's say, this one, the right pointing arrow. That's what I want, okay? So this is what I want here. You get the idea, guys. Again, look at that. When the value is minus, I need it down. When it's the value is, negative, when it is positive, it's up. Negative, positive, 0 is like that. Great. Here are the values, the same values. I have the values here. Okay, conditional formatting. New icons. Where's the icons? Here's the icons. So look at that. Why it's coming like this? Let's check what's going on in manage rule. Here it is. Double click it. It's okay, guys, if you have such a thing. Don't worry. Here, what we want to say here, if the value is what? Tell me, guys. Greater or equal to what?
Greater than 0.
0. Right?
Yeah.
And when do we use this one?
When it's equal to 0.
If it is equal to 0, right? And when do we use this one?
If it is less than 0.
If it is less than 0 here, right? 0. So always 0, right? 0. Yeah. Look at that. Let's read it again before we continue. When the value is greater or equal? No, greater than 0. Greater. Yes. When the value is less than or equal to 0, then when it is less than 0, so here we need what? Greater or equal. Now it is correct. We fix it now. If it is less than or equal to 0, greater than or equal to 0, when it is less than 0, we need this one. Are we okay?
Sir, the second one is equal to 0, right, sir?
Yes, but we don't have it here. We don't have equal. So less or equal is the same, because if we have this less than 0, it will catch it, right? Less than. So do we have less here? You see, we don't have less. We have this one. Okay? Look at that now. Oh, why is that, guys? What's going on here? Let's check it again. Manage rule. Look at it. Why? Look. Here, guys, it says percentage. Are we using percentages? We are using here numbers, right? Numbers. For both of those, we are using numbers. Now, again, use this when it is greater than 0. The number, not percentage, the number. Use this when it is less than or equal to 0, greater than or equal to 0, less than if it is, use this if it is less than 0. Let's go now. Again. Now, it's okay. Can you see that? You see, when it is less than 0, it is down pointing, but it's up. Let me show you the formula again. Here, the conditional formatting again. Here, conditional formatting, manage rule. Now, guys, let me tell you, when I will clear the rule. In fact, whenever you apply this rule, Excel will do this. So I will go there and I will use icons and I will use this one. By default, Excel will do that. No way. Excel cannot. Excel at this moment knows nothing about your values. You need to tell him the ranges. You need. So I will tell Excel about the ranges. So here it is. I'll go to conditional formatting. By default, you will always get that. Manage rules. I need to manage it. How? Double click. Great. So, okay, what do you want? If this one, I need this arrow, if it is what? Greater than 0. And remember, it's what? It's a number, not a percentages. I have number here, I have here number, not percentages. Okay, then when do you use this one? Again, this is 0. I don't have only, I have, the only thing I have is 0. Oh, 0, okay? So it is what? Equal to 0. So less or equal to 0 is this one, greater or equal to 0, but greater this one will check it, and less this one will pick it. So equal to 0 is here. The equal to 0 will be captured by this one. This will capture anything below 0. Again, this is number. Go and go. Here it is. Are we okay? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll come to some advanced conditional formatting topics. Now it's a little bit more difficult. Here, Now, let's say here, so I will show you the end result. I want to show you the end result. The end result is like this. What I want is, I want to highlight not singular values. I mean, not this column or this column, as we did on all these examples. You see, in these examples, what we did is we are always highlighting either one column, right? On all previous examples here, we are only highlighting this. What if I want to highlight the whole row if the last name is Smith? So not only Smith, but the whole row of Smith. So that's what I will do. So what we want is not only to highlight Jones here. I want to see all its data here, all the columns here. You see this column and this column. The whole row is red. You get the idea. Now, this is more advanced. Why? Because I am not highlighting only one column. I'm highlighting everything. So let's do that. Now, if you want, we can start with this one. I can do that here if you want, and then I will go back to my example. Let's say I want to highlight, if the name is Jones or Williams or whatever here. So let me clear everything first of all. Clear rules from an entire sheet here. So if I write a name, I don't want only the name to be highlighted, but the whole row to be highlighted. So how can we do that? Here it is. Let's write here, again, I will write Jones. So here, Jones. Okay, I will remind you again, the first one, which is the basic conditional formatting, is to highlight this. I'm reminding you guys, conditional formatting, and then what? Highlight rules equal to Jones. Look at that, it's okay, fine, that's okay. But imagine this, what if I have, let's say, not only 4 columns, but I have 20 columns. So I have 20 columns. So I am here. How can I tell if this value here, if I have values, is it to Jones or not? How can I know? I cannot. I need to highlight the whole row to know the whole row. So how can I do that? Let me do that. So I will clear from all sheet. Let's do it. Now, guys, if you are following with me, I will go slowly because this is very important. This is advanced conditional formatting. Now, because we need to highlight the whole row, if it is Jones or if it is Brown, it's not enough to highlight one column as we did before. We have to highlight the whole table. Because why? Because any row can be highlighted. Any full row can be highlighted. It's not enough now to highlight one column. I will highlight the whole row like this. Great. Then what? Then conditional formatting. Okay. New rule. It's not any of these. We will write a formula now. So new rule. Click that. New rule. Use formula. I will use a formula now. So what is the formula? I will ask Excel here, is this value here, okay, equal to Jones? I'm asking here, is this value here equal to Jones? So this is the value, here's the value, but here's something advanced. I don't know if you are aware of this. This is a little bit advanced. Here, guys, when I click on this cell, as you can see here, I have not A2, I have $A, $2. You know what's this dollar mean, guys? You know what is this dollar means? Guys, anybody knows?
Yes, sir, it's fixing.
Fixing, very good, it's fixing. So here's the thing. If I have dollar sign, you see A2 is this cell, specifically this cell, A2. Now, if you have $2 signs, it means you are fixing the column A, because there's a dollar sign before A, and you are fixing the row, right, which is 2. So you are fixing this. But I don't, what I want is, I want only to fix on the column, but not on the row. Because why? I need to check if this is Smith, if this is Smith, or if this is Jones, or if this is Jones. So what I want to fix is only the column. In this case, what I will do is I will delete the dollar sign here, this one. I will not fix the row. I will only fix the column like this. So what I am saying here, again, let me tell you what I'm saying here. I'm saying here, Excel, I want you to check column A, all values in column A. So A2, A3, A4, A5, A11, A15. You see, I removed that $sign before 2, so it's not fixed. Now, Excel will check all A values, A2, A3, but Excel will never go to B. So Excel will not check this, and I don't want to check the sales, I want to check the name, Smith. Now, I'm asking now, is it equal to whatever is here? If those values, A2, A3, any value, A2, A3, equal to this one, I need what? I need the row of that value to be yellow and the font of that value to be red, like this. Where's the yellow? I need a yellow and the font to be red. Yes, this is what I want, this one, okay? Click OK. Look at that now. Anything Jones is now in yellow and red. Great. What if I change my mind? What if it is Smith? Oh, it updates automatically. This is advanced. Why advanced? Because you are not highlighting only one column. Now, pay attention to that. Why it is important, guys. Imagine that I have so many columns. The whole row, as long as you have values here, whenever you have values, you will have columns. You will have the rows highlighted if you have values. Are we okay with that?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt. Like you have fixed the column, right, sir?
Yes.
You had fixed the column, but how did the Excel know that you have to give the whole row? Where did you mention that?
Because no, I mentioned because I told you why. I will do it again because I highlighted everything. What does that mean? It means I need your Excel to copy the formula here. This formula here. You see, what I did here, this formula, is copied to all these selected cells. And that's what I told you. I cannot select one column as we did before. We cannot do that because this will highlight only this column. Now, because we want to highlight all the cells here in the row, I have to select all the columns. That's why. Are we okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to do that again? Let me do it again if you want. What if, let's do something else. Let's do something else. What if, so here, conditional formatting, clear rules, from entire. Now, what if I will write here, let's say which quarter is that? So QTR. Now, if I write Q2, I need everything Q2 to be highlighted. Or if I write Q3 or Q4, whatever. So let's say I will write here quarter, let's say Q3. Okay? Now, whenever it's a Q3, I need that to be highlighted in yellow or something. How can I do that? Let's do it again. Because if I want only to highlight here, it's enough to select the column. If you want that, select the column and go to conditional formatting, highlight cells, equal to quarter here, equal to whatever is here in red. That's it, done. You are okay, done, that's it. It's enough. Now, if I put here instead of Q3, Q2, let's say, it will update. But this is basic, very basic. Now, what we need is to highlight all the row, maybe all this row, if there are values. Now, how can I do that? Here it is. So I clear the formatting. Here, let's do it. Because we want to highlight all the rows, all the columns of a specific row, I have to highlight the whole table, everything. Great. Now what? Now I'll go to conditional formatting and a new rule. Okay, what's the rule? Use formula. What is the formula? Here's the formula. You specifically pay attention to that. This is very important. You have to tick the first one because the first one will be copied by this formula to the one below it. Is this value? Tick this value. And again, Excel what? Fixes the row and fixes the column. You see, D and row. No, I need your Excel only to check for column D because in column D, I have the quarters. but don't fix 2. I need to check quarter, I need to check D3, D4, D5, D6, D15. So that's why I remove dollar sign. Dollar sign means don't change 2, keep it 2. That's not what I want, because I want to check all of these. This one, this one, this one, this one. Are you equal? So I'm checking, is you, are you D2 equal to this? If you are equal to this, or let me say it in a different way, when you are equal to quarter 2, I need you to in green. Okay, so when you are this value and the values below it, when you are D2, when you are and the values below, all values on Countif, whenever it is equal to quarter 2, I need it in green. Are we okay, guys? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, I'll go back to my example there. Here. This one. So here, what I want is, again, the same thing. I have my budget amount. I have actual amount. Whenever the actual is greater than the budget, I need the whole row to be yellow. Okay, let's do it. So here it is. Whenever the actual is greater than the budget. So what do you think I need to select, guys? What do you think? What do I have to select?
Sir, both budgeted and the actual.
No, I have to select the whole table. If you want to highlight all the rows, if you want only to highlight those, it's okay, select only those. But if you want the whole row, select everything. Now what? Okay, now we'll go to conditional formatting. New rule. Here it is. Now what's the rule? Formula. It's formula. Because why formula? Because I'm checking, is this greater than that? So what I will do, I click here inside, and I will check. Is this value, this one? Now look at that. Excel again what? Fixes what? The row and the column. No Excel, don't fix the row, because I want to check not only row number 4, I want to check row number 5 if the actual greater than the budget, and row number 6 and 7 and 8 and all the rows. So no fixing for the row. Is the budget greater than the actual greater than the budget? Again, Excel tries to fix this one. No Excel, no fixing for row number 4, because I will check all rows. Now, is this, look at that, is this actual greater than? If it is, what I want is the row to be in yellow. And go. Here it is. Whenever you see, this is greater than this one. This is equal. That's why it's not highlighted, because it's exactly equal. I said when it is greater than, only when it is greater than. Are we okay? Guys, I need to hear, I cannot see your reactions or something. Are you okay? Or do you have any question or something? Please, Johnny, any question? Any question? Guys, any question? Are you okay? Surya, you are okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, now, so this is advanced. Remember, this is advanced one. Now here, again, what if here, look at that. In conditional formatting, I have those names, let's say. And in conditional formatting, there is a very powerful thing that it will show you if there is a duplicate value. And by the way, it's very easy. You highlight that range and go to conditional formatting, and you have here highlight, you see highlight duplicate values. You see this one? Duplicate values. Automatically, it will highlight those values. You see I have Delta, Delta, Juliet, Juliet. But here Sierra, as you can see, is not duplicate, it's triplicate, Sierra. You see Sierra? 3 times. Now, it's okay, but can I ask Excel, show me the values if it is repeated 3 times, guys? So, if you want to know duplicates, it's easy, no need to do anything. It's there, I will do it again. So you select the range, and you go there, and highlight values. If it is duplicated or triplicated or quadruplicated, Excel will highlight it. If it's more than one, it will be highlighted. But Excel will not tell you if it is 3 times, 4 times, Excel will not, it will highlight all of those. So here it is. As you can see, I have delta 1 time, delta, okay. Now Sierra, Sierra is 3 times. Now here's the advanced thing. Can I tell Excel to highlight those triplicated only 3 times? I don't want the duplicated, the triplicated. Let's do that. Now, in order to do that, so let me remove this and clear from entire screen. Guys, ask me. You are not asking. Please ask. Are you okay? Are you feeling comfortable with this? Are you okay, guys? Any question? No question?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Okay. Very good, Johnny. Very good. Okay. Now, how can we know the triplicate? In this case, we need a help from a function in Excel called, the function is Countif. I will show you that. Equal, this function will count how many times, yeah, let's say you have this word Sierra here. So let's do that. Count, if it is a Sierra, count if. So count if, here it is. So now Excel, guys, is very helpful. Now, when you write the function, Excel will show you the syntax. Now, Excel is asking, show me, what do you want? In which range you want to count? I want to count in this range. This is the range, comma. What do you want to count? I want to count how many, let's say, kilo. How many kilos are there? Enter. Now, kilo is once. You see, no kilo. 1 time kilo. Okay. What about if I say here, not kilo, let's say I need Sierra. How many times Sierra? Okay, Sierra, go, here it is. Sierra 3 times. Okay, this is the function I need. Sierra 3 times. Now, let me check. What about Juliet? Juliet is, how many times Juliet is there? 2 times. Here's Juliet, and is it Juliet, guys? Can you see it? Here it is again. Juliet and Juliet. Only Sierra is 3 times. So great. What we need is the Countif function. So what's the Countif function? It will count in a specific range, just a minute, in this specific range here, in this range, the blue range, it will count how many of this, or how many of this, or how many of any of these. November, let's say, how many are Novembers? I only have 1 November, no other November. Great, this is the function we need. So no question, very good, right. Now, here it is, so let's use it. First of all, what do you think I need to highlight, guys? What do you think I need to highlight? I need to highlight the range, right? Because in this range, I want to see which values is repeated 3 times, 5 times, 6 times. It's up to me. I will use Countif. Here it is, let's do it. I will highlight the range. Conditional formatting, new rule, new. It's not any of these. This is basic one, basics. Those are very easy one and basic, we saw. Now here, so I'll click there, and here it is. Equal sign always. Countif, it doesn't matter if you write it in small or capital letter. Countif, what do you want to count? Where? First of all, the range. By the way, here Excel will not show you the syntax. Excel will show you the syntax if you are on the sheet itself. So you need to memorize it. You need to know the syntax itself. You know what? What I recommend is you do this. Write the formula here. Equal count if. Do it here. Excel will help you. Count in this range, okay, comma, this value, okay, this value. Close it. 3 times. Very good. What I will do is I will cheat a little bit. I will copy the value. I will copy it, okay? So I copied the value. Now, I will select the range. No need, if you want here to delete it, it's okay, you copied that. I will select the range and conditional formatting, new rule. Go there, and here it is. Because I cheated, I will Control V. Here it is. Now, but there is something here, guys. So you either type it or you copy it. So you see, I can copy it. or I will write it equal count if, open. Which range is that? This is the range. And pay attention to that. Here we need to freeze it. You see here, it's freezed. It's a freeze because this is the range. It's okay, I'm not dragging, I'm not doing anything. What do you want to count? I want to count what? The A2, A1, A1, okay? Is it equal to 3? Equal to 3? If this one equal to 3, then highlight that in, let's say, red. Okay, let's go. Go. You see, I have 3 Sierras. Great. What if I will, let's say I have Juliet 2 times. I will change this one to Juliet. So let me copy it, Control copy. Now I have Juliet here. Look at that, Juliet here and Juliet here. Only 2 Juliets. What if I, instead of Sierra here, I Control V. I will copy Juliet. So Control V. It's not copied. Let me copy again. Control copy. Control V. I will copy it. V. Here. Now Juliet is 3 times. Sierra is not 3 times anymore. By the way, guys, don't think that this cell is the thing. No, it's not about this cell. So if I write here, let's say kilo. Okay, what? There is nothing 3 times. What if I write kilo here? Kilo. Or not kilo, you know what? I will write Juliet again, Control V. Where's Juliet? Here's Juliet, Control copy, and I will paste it here, Control V. Here, now I have Juliet 3 times, but kilo is only 2 times. What if I write kilo again? Oh, so you have kilo and Juliet 3 times. Now, what if I want 4 times? It's up to you guys. You can go there. Here's our formula, manage. Now manage, here it is. Now, if you want 4 times, 5 times, or even if you want greater than 3. So if it is 4 times, 6 times, all will be highlighted. Are we okay? Is it okay, guys?
Sir, yes. I have one doubt, sir.
Please.
Sir, you have done this for only the cell A1, right?
Yes, but as I told you again, you always do it for one cell, and because before you start, you selected everything, Excel will copy the formula to all these, as if you are applying, as if you are asking, are you 3 times? Are you 3 times? Are you 3 times? Are you 3? Are you 3? Or whenever you are 3 times, you are red. If you are 3 times, you are red. If you are, you get the idea. That's why I selected this, selected the range, and then writing the formula will copy the question to all of those. So Excel, what Excel is doing is Excel is asking all these cells, are you 3 times? So you are red. Are you 3 times? If so, you are red. You get the idea.
Yes, sir. That is each one, a Tango or Mike or Alpha, everything it's considering as A1.
Yes. What I am doing before I start applying is I'm selecting everything like this. Okay? Now, I'm applying a formula. The formula will ask not only this one. No, this is the first one to ask. But Excel will ask all selected. Are you golf? Are you repeated 3 times? If so, you are red. Are you X-ray repeated 3 times? If so, you are red. That's what I'm doing here. New rule. Okay, what's the rule? What is the thing? So what I'm doing is count. Count if. Count what? Count what? In which range? I want to count in this range, the whole range. Okay? What do you want to count? I want to count this value. Now look at that. If I click it, earlier I type it manually like this. But if I click on it, which is okay, but pay attention, click. Now Excel will put $signs. And this is a problem here. Why? Because Excel will only check, in this case, A1. And that's not what I want. I need to remove $signs. I don't want to fix it on A1. So I have to go and delete $sign from here and from here. Now, no, what did I delete here? I delete $sign from, sorry, I delete this, the comma, here and here. Look at that. Now, guys, you may ask yourself, why in the previous examples, you did not delete, you only deleted $1 sign, and you did not delete the $sign before the A. I'll tell you why. Because earlier, I want to check the whole column, if you remember. I'm checking budget with actual, budget with actual, budget with actual across all rows. But here, I want to highlight all cells, wherever are they, in the whole thing. That's why I don't want to freeze it on one column. Any cell can be in red. You get the idea. Why is that? Now here it is, and maybe now it's yellow and go and go. Ah, equal what? Equal 3 or greater than 3. Or if you want it greater than 2, anything greater than 2 will be in yellow. Anything greater than 2. Here it is, 3 times. Now, if you have 4 times, I mean, if you write kilo again, this is 4 times. Also, it will be highlighted because you said greater than 2.
Sir, you did not close the bracket, sir, for the formula. But how did it come?
Which I close it? How come? I close it. Here it is.
Sir, Countif.
Here, closed.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Let me tell you what. Countif, good question, by the way. You are checking. Guys, look at that. Very good one, Surya. Okay. Countif. Where's the Countif? Okay, here. Countif in this range, comma, how many kilo I have. No need to close here. Excel will close it for you. If you want to close it, it's okay. But if you want to click enter, you can. No need to close it. Very good one. If it is the last thing to do, you can forget about it. No need. Are we okay, guys?
Sir, it is applicable for any formula or only for Countif?
What do you mean? Closing the parentheses?
Yes.
Yes, anything. Let's say, yes, anything. I will show you. Guys, this one is okay. So this is it. Here's the solution to that. If you want to see the formula, you highlight the range. This is the answer, guys. You highlight the range, format, manage rules, and here it is. You can always check it. Countif in this range, how many A1? 3 times. Now, another example. Here, list. I have 2 lists, as you can see here. Now, some of these are here and there. So these names or things are here and there, okay? So I have names here and there. Now, what I want to know is which value is in here, in this list, but not in the other list. So I need to highlight values that are in this list, but not in this list. You get the idea? So I'll give you an example. Here, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, it's not here. You see? What about Detroit? Detroit. Here it is. You see? Detroit Lions, here it is. Detroit Lions, here it is. So this will not be highlighted. But Miami here will be highlighted because I don't have any Miami here. Okay? Let's say this one. Tampa Bay something. Tampa Bay, here it is. It will not be highlighted. So I need in this range to highlight whichever value that is not in list 2. That is not in list 2. So what I will do is I will use the same function, which is Countif. Let me zoom in so you can see easier. What I will do is I will use Countif. Great. Now, guys, what do you think I will get if I counted Miami in this list? How many times it appears in this list? Miami, guys. It's not in the list. So how many times it will appear? May I ask you, Johnny, how many times?
Sir, I did not get your question, sir.
My question is this. How many times? Miami, you see this Miami here?
Yes.
It is not in this list. It is not here. Okay. So my question is this. If I count how many times Miami in this list, how many times?
0.
0. Very good. So let's do that. Equal Countif. Countif, right? Count what?
Yes.
Count this value. Okay, comma. In this list, right? This list. Here. How many times? And as you can see, it's 0. Nothing. Forget it. By the way, guys, my my version of Excel is a little bit advanced. That's why you see 0, 0, 0. Don't worry about that. You see, it's 0. So I don't have it. I don't have it, right? It's not there. Great. What if I count this one? Oh, in this case, so equal count if, again, count if. Now count if, count what? Count in this range, how many times I have this one. Count in this range, comma, how many times, count in this range, sorry, in this range, just a minute. So how many times in this range I have this Detroit? How many times? Let's go. And you will see it's once repeated here. Where is it? This is, look at that, Detroit, and here it is, Detroit. You see, it is repeated here. Here, Detroit. So what I want to see is this one, not Detroit. Let's say Miami. How many times Miami I have? How many times Miami? Here, look at that. 0 times. 0 times. Great. That's our tool to highlight those values that are in list 1, but not in list 2. So what I will do is I will ask Excel to highlight in this list which value is not here in list 2. Okay, highlight this value. Conditional formatting.
Sir,
yes.
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
Please.
First, you taught us like Miami Dolphin. You selected from the whole second list you selected, and you asked how many times it is there in the first list, Miami Dolphin. Sir, then automatically when you clicked the Detroit line, how did it change?
No, it did not change. I'll show you what I did. So I'll write it again. Equal count if, right? Count if. Count what? I want to count what guys? We need to know how many times in this range. Where's the range here? List 2, right? I'm checking in this list.
Yeah.
How many times I have, let's say this one, right? How many times? Here. Okay. It says 1 time. So this Cincinnati, you see Cincinnati here? Where is it here? Where is it? Cincinnati? Here it is. You see Cincinnati. Great. Now, what about Miami? I didn't change it. I dragged this one. You see here's the red. I changed it. Now, what about this one? It says what? 0. Oh. It's not there. That's what I did. Okay? Okay. So I will do that again.
Thank you.
So, again, I will highlight here all the values that are not here. Great. Conditional formatting, new rule. Okay? Use formula. What's the formula? The formula is this. I need to check here. Okay? Count if. I want to count, right? Count if. Count if what? Count if in this range, comma, if this value is there. Now, look at that. I have $2 signs. Which one do you think I need to remove? Both, one, what? What do you think, guys?
Remove for 2, sir.
Sorry?
Remove for 2.
One. Which one? Which one? No, I will remove one of them. But which one, guys? Remember, I want to check if this is here, if this is here, if this is here, if this is here, if this is here. So what? So I cannot, so what? Let me check. Last, right, this one. Very good, this one. Why? Because I will only check on column A, but all values. I mean, I check A2, I will check A5, A6, A10, and I'm checking all these if, all of those, if they are here. So I cannot stay on 2. I go A2, A3, or A4. So I'm checking. Is it the count equal to 0? If the number of times this
sir, can you repeat, sir? I do not understand, sir.
Just a minute. It's the same formula. I did nothing here. I'm counting now. Is this value, or any of these values, appear 0 time? What I'm asking here, count if in this range, any of these value appear 0 time. I will show you, and I will do it, and I will explain it again. So I need it to be in yellow, let's say, like this. Now look at that. Miami is not there, and Tennessee is not there. There is no T. Look at that. T, Tennessee. I have this, Tampa, but not Tennessee. Here. You see? You know what? If I change, let's say this one, it seems, let's say Cincinnati is there. But if you change Cincinnati Bengals to Bengal, you remove S. It means it's not there anymore. And here it is. It's highlighted, as you can see, because it's not there. We have it with S. Now it's okay. You get the idea. Let me explain it again. Now I will do the other way around. What values are here, but not in list 2? You get my question, guys? Now I need the opposite. What values are in list 2, but are not in list 1? In list 2, but are not in list 1. So I need the values here to be highlighted if they are not in 2. So that's what I want to highlight, because I want to see in list 2 which value is not there. So highlight the cells. Again, conditional formatting. Remember, I want to highlight into which values are not in 1. Okay, conditional formatting, new rule. Okay, use formula. Click here. Okay, what do you want? I want count if. Again, count if. Okay, what do you want to count? I want to know in this range, if what? If there is any value of those. But again, I have to freeze. What? I cannot freeze on the first value because I want to check. If this one, New York, is here, I want to check Denver if it is here. Is Chicago here? So I cannot stay on row 2. I have to remove the dollar from here. Now, are you equal to 0? Are you not here at all? If you are not here, what I need you to be in, let's say, something like this. Or you know what? Let's pick something completely different. Here. Completely different. Okay? Here. Go. Now, those values are here, but not there. You see, those values are Denver. I don't have any Denver here. Are we okay, guys? Is it difficult? A little bit?
Yes, sir.
It is. Guys, this is advanced. But not that difficult, by the way. The idea is you are counting. That's it. So you are using count if. Count if will count what? In a range. I want to count in this range. Okay. Comma. How many times I have any of these values. So I'm counting in this range. By the way, I have to freeze it in this case. So I have to freeze it only in this range. I don't want the range to go down. I want in this range to check if any of these values, this value here, is there. So you close it. Count how many times the value is there. Count if in this range. So it will tell you here 0 times. For this one, 0, nothing at all. Now what about let's say this one? Oh, you have it. Now you see, you have it 1 time. You are counting. That's what I did exactly. I will show you another example. It's the same. Here, look at that. Now, here, what I want, let's say I have this table, and I want to highlight weekends and holidays in a color. So let's say this is the timetable or something. The end result is this. You see, Friday and Saturday in yellow, Monday in yellow, because here it's Monday. So anything I write here, I need it to be highlighted. So if I change that, let's say it is 27 instead of 20. So 27 is a holiday, let's say. Look at that. Now, 27 will be highlighted in addition to what? Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday. So how can I do that? So I have a table, and on that table, I need to highlight weekends and any specific holidays. How can we do that? Let's do it. Here it is. So we will do it here. By the way, you can always check the answer. The answer is here. You highlight the range, and go to conditional formatting, and you will see the answer. But I will do it here for you guys. Here it is. Now, if we want to do that, we need a help of a new function. So now we have learned one function, which is Countif. By the way, guys, do you know how many functions are there in Excel? Can you tell me how many functions? I mean main functions, because if you want the variations, they are
thousands.
tens of thousands. But the general ones, how many? It's about 400. 400 general. If you go with variation, thousands of functions. No, general functions. Now, we learned one of them today, Countif. Now, here is another one. And this one is really interesting. Why it's interesting? Because it will tell you how many days are between two dates. So let me show you that. Let's say I want to know how many days are between, let's say, January 1st this year and today. Let's say, and today. How many days between January 1st and today? So, do you know, guys, how many days in between? How can you tell? By the way, this is very easy. If you want to know, it's very easy. You only
equal to days.
No. How many days in between? You subtract. You say the latest minus the earliest. So between 199 days. Oh, very good one. Tomorrow, 200 days. So guys, between January 1st, 2020, I mean this year, January 1st, and today, okay, July 18th, today is 18, right? Today 18 is 199 days. You see, just subtract that, just like that. Very easy. Great. Now, but what if I ask you? So this one is number of days, this one. But what if I ask you how many working days? I mean, excluding Friday and Saturday. And what if I am not in UAE? What if I am in UK, let's say? In UK, the weekend is Saturday and Sunday. What if I am Brazil? Maybe Brazil are Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know. Maybe in China, it's only Tuesday. So how can I tell? Okay, Microsoft has a solution for all of those. How? What is it? We have a function, guys. The function is called Network Days International. Oh, what a function. Here it is. Equal. Net. When I start writing NE, you see here, I have network days. Can you see that? And by the way, Excel is very helpful. If you want to read here, it says, here, guys, network days returns the number of whole work days between two dates. It's amazing. Return the number of whole work days between two dates. The problem with this one is it only considers Saturday, Sunday. That's why Microsoft added this one, international one. Network days, the same function, but .intl, international. That's the function I need, international one. Now, because I am on the function now, I can either double-click it, or click tab, but not enter. If enter, error, I will get error, because Excel will insert only NE. Now, again, if you want this function, you click tab. Always do that in Excel. If you are on the function and it's a blue, don't click enter, click tab. Here it is, Excel inserted. Now Excel is asking, okay, what do you want? Excel, I want to know how many days between the start date is this one, comma, the end date is this one. How many days between those? And Excel will tell you 134 days. So number of working days. But this only consider Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. What if I want to consider Saturday, Friday? So not only you have to insert not only start date and end date, comma, in addition to that, comma, you add comma. What comma here? Which one is your weekend? Which one? Guys, can you tell me which one is ours here in UAE? Which
Friday
one?
And Saturday. Friday and Saturday.
Number what?
Friday, Saturday, number 7.
Very good. Number 7. You see, I have only Monday if you want, 12. I have only Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. You have all possibilities, all possibilities. So here it's 7. What if it is 7? In this case, it's 142 working days. Are we okay, guys? 142. Yes, May. 17. Are we okay, guys? You get the idea? Now,
yes, sir. Yes.
We will use, okay, what? Okay.
Yes, sir, we got the idea, sir.
Yeah, now, we will use this trick, to highlight those values, okay? Here what we will do. Okay, so I select the range. Because why? Because I need the whole thing to be yellow. Not only this, the whole thing. Great. We highlight the range. Here's the range. Highlight. Great. Now, let's go. Conditional formatting. New rule. Okay, so what's the rule? We'll go there. So what's the function? We know the function. The function is net work, right? Days dot INTL. Network days international. What is the start date? This one. And do I need to freeze it or what? Guys, what do you think? What do you think I need to freeze? Because I will check. Because I will check, guys. Because I will check. I will check what? I will check what? I will check each value. Are you holiday? Are you holiday? Are you holiday? Are you holiday? So I will remove $sign from this one. Because why? I will stay on column A because I will check all A values. I will check A4, A5, if it is holiday. A6, are you holiday? Are you, holiday or weekend? Are you weekend? Are you weekend? Are you weekend? So I'm always checking the same value. So I'm checking always the same value. That's why start and end is the same. The same. I'm checking this value. Are you? It means because I selected start and end the same, it means I'm checking this value. Are you a holiday considering what? Considering UAE. Are you holiday? Network days. How many days is there? How many work days? Are you equal to what? How many days? Are you equal to what, guys? Tell me.
Sir, I do not understand. So the network days, first you selected the A4.
Yes.
Then why did you select again, sir, A4?
Because I want to check each value, right?
Okay.
Are you? If I select a range, Excel will not check this value. I want to check each one by itself, Start and this value. Are you holiday? Are you holiday? Are you holiday? I'll show you that here aside. Here, let me do that here. Okay, equal net work days. Okay, net work days. If I say this one up to end date to this one. Okay, so this start and end this one. Now Excel will tell me between this and this there are 3 days. But the thing is, what I want to know is this specifically. Is it this one? Is it a holiday? I don't want to know how many days in between those. That's not my question. My question is, are you a weekend or not? Only you. I'm not counting now. What I need is not to count. So here's what I will do. Are you A4? Are you yourself? Are you holiday or not? Are you holiday or not? Work day. It says 1. 1, it means it's a working day. It's a working day. What about the other one? What about this one? So I'll drag it here. Now, what about you? Are you? You see, I have to select both of them, this and this. Are you here? Friday, you see A5. Now, are you a holiday? Look at that. What's that? It is what? Are you a work day? A5, 7. No, international, guys. Where is international? Dot Intel. You see, because it's not international, it's not. But what if it is international? It's 0. Why 0? Because UAE, considering UAE, it is what? It's off. It's off. It's not work day. But what about, let's say, the cell A? If I write here, Surya, this is your answer. If I put here A instead of A5, if I put, let's say, A10, you know what does that mean? How many working days between these 2 days, between the blue and the red? And that's not what I want. I want to know each one. Are you off or on? Are you off day or work day? You see, that will give me 5 for whatever thing is. You see, that's not my question. My question is, are you A10? A10 yourself. Are you on or off? Are you work day or not? It says 1. I am a working day. Okay, what about this one? Here, this, and the end is this. Now, what about you? I am off. You get the idea. That's what I will use. So again, I'll select the range. That's why I put it twice. You get the idea. I will ask each one individually. Let's go. A new rule.
Sir, why sir 7 you put for total days?
No, 7 is the UAE style. You remember here? You told me it's 7. If you remember.
Yeah.
Huh? You remember?
Yes, sir.
7 is for Friday, Saturday. If you want Brazil or you want UK, we can put anything else. Here, go. Now, new rule, and here it is, and here. So equal net work days dot INTL, international. Don't forget this one as I did before. Okay, where's your range? Where is the start? The start is this one. What do you want? We need to freeze only the column, but not the row, because I will check each value on column A, A4, A5, A6. I cannot freeze 4. And what is the end date? No end date. I'm checking only this one, specifically this one. Again, I will freeze it here, like that. Okay, comma, 7. Right? You know what? If you want to add holidays, if you want, this is the time to do that. You add comma, it means, and Excel. In addition to work days, I want to consider those here, those values as well. I want to consider those. If any of these values is here, there is a value, you have to highlight it. It's a holiday. It's exactly like weekends. Okay? Now, are you equal to 0? No work? Because here, if it is 0, it means there is no work. It's either holiday or Friday, Saturday. Now, I need you to be in red. Okay? Go. Now, did I make it in red? What did I write, guys? What did we miss? Let's go again. Here. Manage rules. Net work days. You see, I forget the S. You see the S here? Tick. Network days. Network days. Okay? And okay. Go. Here it is. Done. Now, look at that. If I here, so this is 30th. Where is that? It's Saturday. By coincidence, it's Saturday and it's off. Okay, let's make it, you know what? Let's make it 31st. So I put here 1. Look at that. Check. 31. Now this is Saturday. By default, it's holiday. By default, it's holiday. We know that. So Sunday. Now what about if it is, you know what? It's 6 here. And here it is, let's say 1. Okay, let's go. Here. Now, this one is not holiday. Now, what if I added more holiday? Let's say this also is a holiday. Okay, it is highlighted in red. Look, in yellow. Look at that. I'm adding. It is again in yellow. You see, guys? Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, guys, I have so many things yet, but I will go to filter because filter is very, very important. Here, I have this value. Okay, I have those values. It's a huge table, by the way. I will control down arrow. Look at that, control down arrow. I have 2,000 rows, 2,000 rows. Control up, I am there. Now, how can we apply a filter on this data set? How do we do that, guys? How do we do that? How do we apply filter? Guys, tell me, anyone? Guys, anyone?
Control Shift L, sir.
Very good. Control Shift L. Control Shift L. By the way, it's a toggle. I mean, it apply and remove. Control Shift L. Control Shift L. It applies and remove. Very good. Control Shift L. Now, Surya, it seems you are good in filtering. Now, very good. So what do we have here? No, I will ask you now. I need you to help me. Now, guys, what do we have here? We are, let's say, food sellers, food producers and sellers. So these companies are our customers. And this is the country of my customer. And here I have my sales people. You see, this is my sales team here. Abdullah, Ali, Janet, Laura, Robert, I have my people. And these are the countries of my customers. This is the country. And here are the companies. Those companies are my customers. Now they placed an order and this is the order date. And then this is when I ship the product to them. And here's the product name, Coca-Cola, something from all over the world. here as a product name. This is the unit price. You multiply unit price by the quantity and you get the total. It's very easy, very simple. Now, let's say I want to see all my shipments to France. What can I do? Guys, Surya, what can we do? France.
You have to filter the country, sir. In the country, yes. You have to select only France.
Yes, very good. You go there and
select all.
Not yes.
Remove
not
the select all. Then
yes,
France.
and only
check France.
Very good. You know that. Very good. Now, what if I want all my shipment to France, but of olive oil? How can I do that now? In this case, I have this is filtered by France. Now I have to go to what? To the product. You see, I have olive oil here. So what I will do is I will filter again here, not yes. all, but only what? Oil. But you know, olive I can write here olive. You know that. I can write olive and only olive oil. Okay? Here it is, olive oil. That's it. Very good. Are we okay, guys?
Yes.
Are we okay? Great. Now, what if I ask you now, what is the total quantities, shipped to France? The total. By the way, it's easy now. You can tell it's 50. But what if I ask you, I need the result here? What can you do? Guys, I need the sum here. It's easy. Either you click sum here. You know, here we have sum, we have average,
alt equal to sum.
we have
alt
maximum.
Equal to.
Very good. Or alt equal. And here's alt equal. It's the same. 50. What if I change my mind? It's not France, it's Germany. Again, I go there. So it's not France. It is what? It's not France, sorry, it's Germany, right? We can do that. You see, it's 190. It updated automatically. Are we okay, guys? Now here's the question. What if instead of the total here, so I have the sum, I need, let's say, the average. What about the average? I'll leave it. How can I insert the average, guys? Average. What can we do? Anyone? Guys, average.
Formulas of average equal to average.
We have average here. You mean this average, right?
Yes.
Average. So if I click average, look at that, guys. Or some people type average. Either type it or click it like that. Here, look at that. This is the average, right? Enter.
Yes.
Look at that. This is a deadly mistake. Deadly mistake. Don't ever do that. Now look at the number here. It says 23. Is that possible, guys? I have 60. I have 60. I have 35. I have 20. And then the average is 23? Absolutely not. I will show you something. What I've changed this to with France. So let's say I need the average again. So I need the average. Okay, here's the average. Look at that. Sorry, not this one. I need what? The average. This is the average. This is the total, right? This is the total. What I need the average. Where's the average, guys? The total is correct, but what about the average? Look at this. This is the average. Enter. What's that? Why is the total correct? The average is not. Guys, this is deadly mistake. If you have a filter, don't ever use or write equal average like this. Don't ever do that. Why? So if you say average this and that, you will get what? Incorrect result. Now, why is that? Because it is counting all. How can I, very good, how can I count only those? Auntie, how can I do that? How can I do that? Now,
sir, it's counting for the sum, then why not it's not applying for average?
That's it. Good question. Now, that's what I want to draw your, even, you know what? Even if you pick max, let's say max, you will get incorrect result. Max. What's the max? Look at that. What is this? Incorrect. Now, let me tell you why is that. Pay attention to that. Guys, when we click sum, this one, Excel did not insert the sum function. Look at that. When you click it, let me zoom in so you can see what's going on. So here, let me zoom a little bit. Okay, here we go. When I click sum, Excel insert a different function. It's a sum subtotal. Now Excel knows that you are inside a filter. So Excel inserted not the sum, inserted a subtotal function. This subtotal function is in fact a collection of 20 functions, 20. Now you are using function number 9, this one, 9 here. Now, what is number 9? Number 9 is the sum of this subset because it is sub, so it is subset. Now, what other function we have? Delete this 9 and you will see them. I will delete 9 and here are they. So if you want the average of the subset, you have to put 1. If you want count, 2, max, 4, and so on. So what do I want here? Let's say I want the average. The average is number 1. But now, number 1 of the subtotal. Now look at that. It's a 25. That is correct. Okay. So what about the max? Again, if I want the max, I have to delete 1 here and I have to pick which one is the max. Max is this one. Either double click it or write 4. I will double click it and here it is 4. Go. Max is 30. Now it is correct. Guys, are we okay? You get the idea? Now,
yes, sir.
Here's my recommendation for you if you want statistics quickly. In fact, always, if you want average, max, minimum, whatever you want, always click Alt equal, always, Alt equal, like this. Then go there and delete this 9, because it is for the sum, and pick whatever you like. You see here, sum is number 9, and pick whichever one you want. That's what you, don't write subtotal yourself, don't. Either click this one, click it, Excel will insert subtotal, go there. If you don't want the sum, maybe you need the average, maybe you need the maximum, the minimum, some product, whatever you want, and delete. And why I cannot see it? You can write, here it is, you see, which one you want, this one, pick the one you want. Are we okay, guys? Okay, great. So pay attention to that, it's dangerous, very, very dangerous. Okay, again, what else we have? Let me delete this value here. Now, okay. So, guys, it seems you are good in filters, so let me ask you some good question. Control-Shift-L, remember, it will apply the filter. What if I want to see all companies if their names start with, let's say, H, guys? How can I do that? If the name start with H, guys, how can I do that? Start with H. So all company names start with H. Okay, how can I do that? Yes, you can, but you can do this. It's good. You can many things. Text filter, begin with H. Now, Aneti, what you said is not correct because what you said, which is star H star, will give you all companies that has an H anywhere. Pay attention to that. If you use, guys, Aneti suggests this. This will give you all companies, no matter where the H is, no matter where. Look at that. Even this one. Why? Because I have H here. But what I want is H is the first character. So let me do that again. Here we go. So I will do that. Text filter, begin with what? Begin with H. Now look at that, guys. Here we go. All companies, their names start with H. Only start with H. Not H anywhere. Only start with H. Great. Very good. Now, are we okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What if, now here's another question. What if I need all companies that their second character is O? Guys, the second character is O. How can I do that? Second character is O. Guys? Aneti, can you do that? Who knows? Second character is O. Guys, if second character is O difficult for you, let's third character is O. What about third character? It's the same. So guys, whatever the character, where the location of the character, you can select it. Here, how you do that? You can do it in so many ways. One of them is you go there, again, text filter, and I will go to begin with. Okay, begin with. Now, here's what you will tell Excel. Excel, I don't know what is the first character. So you put question mark. You see here, question mark represent any single character. And I don't know the second character, but I know the third, it's O. Show me those. Go. And here we are. Chop, blundle, grozel, around. You see, the third character is O. Can you see that? It's really, really amazing and very, very powerful. Now, what
really
if,
amazing, sir.
Yes, what if, you know what? What if I need the third character is O, and let me tell you what, the third character O, and the 6 is D. Okay, let's do that again. So the what did we say? The third is Control-Shift-L. Just a minute. So I will remove the filter and reapply it again. So here it is. So what about, let's look at that. Begin with. Now, the third character is O. What about the 6th? So is D. So this is third. 4th, I don't know. 5th, I don't know. 6 is D. Can I do that? Yes, you can. Go. Here it is. You see, O around, only around. Anything else? That's it, around. The third is O, the 6th is D. Very good, very good, very good. Now, you can do it in an easier way. Let me show you how to do that easier, in an easy way. Here it is. In fact, no need to go to this begin with. No need to go there and go there. No need to do the whole thing. You can do everything in this search box. Look at that. If I want now to tell Excel that I need the third character is O, here's what I will do. I will write question mark, look at that, and O. Oh, no matching values. Excel says no matching values. How come? I have it, I see it. The reason is this. Now what you are doing is you are telling Excel exactly this. I need all companies that the third character is O, and the name of the company has only 3 characters. You see, only 3 characters. Now, you have to tell Excel, the third is O, and regardless of what other characters are there. So how can you tell Excel that? Use the asterisk here, regardless of the other characters. Now, look at that. Here are they. Third character is O, third character is O, third, regardless of other characters. Here are they. If you want, you can click OK, and here it is, the same, exactly. We call the question mark and the asterisk a wild cards. Now, question mark is for a single character. The asterisk is for set of characters. Now, what if we want that D1? So let's do the O and D. Let's do it again. So Control-Shift-L, and I will do that here. So I don't know the first, I don't know the second, I know the third is O, and I know the 6 is D. If I do such a thing, I will see nothing. Why? By the way, it doesn't matter if it's small or capital, guys, don't worry about that. Now, why? Because here you are telling Excel that I need O and D, but I have only 6 characters. No, Excel, regardless of other characters. So you have this one around the home. Here it is. Are you okay, guys?
Sir,
yes.
Suppose we have 6 characters already in the list. No need to give asterisks, right? If you just give for the 6,
yes.
it will come.
Yes. If there are only 6, no need. It's enough to write D. But asterisk here mean what? Means there are some other characters, I don't know them. They are not only 6. There are some other characters that I don't know them. So Excel, please get O and D as the third and 6th position. Are we okay, guys? And you know, I'm sure that you know you can filter for number here, greater than. So let's say here, guys.
Sir, suppose we have 2 words. In this case, Abdullah, Yassin, Janet, Liverling.
Sorry? What?
In the company name, if there are 2 words like Vince, Chevalier, Tom's, like that, there are 2 words.
What do you want? What do you want? The question is.
Suppose if it is as character C, what will we say, sir? The C for Hanari Kans. The C, what you will say? Which digit is which letter?
Now, just a minute. If you want to search only for C, wherever the C is, then you will get all this. You will get this one. You will get anything that has C. But if you want to pick this one specifically, so you need to know before you search which position is this? Where is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The space is 7. Then it's 8. I will get this one only. But if you write only C, you will get this one as well. Now, if you say I need only those values where C is the 7th position, here what you will do. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you will get the ones you want.
Sir, the space bar, the space, what you will count?
One character is a position, is a position. You see, I have this. Godos, Gonya, and I have Queen, and I have white collar. You see, I have all those. Look at the O, look at the C. C is always the 7th in all of these. You see here also folk, O-C-H, C is the 7th character. You can do that.
The space should be counted as 1.
Absolutely, because space is 6, C is 7. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. Guys, okay, now what if here I want to see only shipments where the quantities are between 10 and let's say 20. Between 10 and 20. I need to see all these values. So you go to quantity, okay? Then what? Number filters. Number filters, we have between. Between what? You see, we have equal, does not equal, greater than. You have all those, above average, below average. You have all sorts of things. I need to see only quantities between 10 and what? 20. Look at that. Is greater than or equal to. By the way, you can change it. You can have any of these. Does not contain, whatever you want. So is greater than or equal, is less than or equal to 20. Let's go. Oh, here are they. All these values, 10, you see, between 10 and 20. All these values. Is very, very powerful as well. So you can use, remember, in all these, even in the dates, you have another filter here. You can filter dates, date filter. Look at that. Before, next week, next month, this quarter, next year, all sort of things. But you can also have your own. You can customize it. You can custom filter here. Custom. Equal to, greater than, not equal to. You can play with that the way. Are we okay, guys? Are we okay? Now, let me show you one more thing. So here, if you have any question, guys, please ask me any question, any question, if you have a question. Now, why, if you want to ask me why I have selected from Excel is huge, why I selected conditional formatting and filtering. I'll tell you why. Because they serve the same thing. Now, in filter, you will see only the values you want. Filter, as I did here, I see here, I only filtered values between 10 and 20. So what filter serves is, it will only show me those values that I want. Now, the conditional formatting will show me the same values, but among the others. So now what I will do is I will do conditional formatting to show you values, let's say less than 10 or between 10 and 20 in yellow. If you want, we can do that. Or between 0 and 10. Let's do that. Conditional formatting again. So conditional formatting will show you the same values here, but colored. Not like filter. Filter will extract what you want. Now, conditional formatting, it will show you what you want, values between 10 and 20, in yellow among the other values. That's the difference. So filter, but they serve the same thing, because you are selecting a subset. Either you filter it or you highlight it differently. Either you filter it, you see only those, or you filter it differently. Now let me show you how I will highlight all values. Let's say if the quantity is less than 10. Let's do that. So because I want to highlight the whole rows, I'll go there, the first value, and I will highlight the whole range. How you highlight the whole range, by the way, guys? Here it is. Let me show you that. You take this one, Control Shift. You hold Control Shift down and right. You selected the whole table. Okay, so I have selected the whole table. Make sure to go up to the first row. You have to do that. You have to do that.
Sir, can you repeat, sir? Sir, can you repeat? Control Shift. What you did, sir?
I can repeat. Yes, I can. Sure, I can.
So what you're doing, sir, actually now?
Here, look at. Can you see me on the screen? I'm using two fingers. I will click Control and Shift. Then I will click down and right. So here, and by the way, it shows Control Shift down. Then Control Shift. Still, I am there. Right. Are we okay?
This is for selecting the whole range, sir.
The whole range, yes.
Okay,
or if you want, you can go inside it and Control A. It's much easier, right? Control A. But the problem with the Control A is what? It will select the titles. I don't want that. You see, I don't want that. I want only those. So Control Shift down and right. Here it is. Okay, guys, are we okay? Now, let's go. You have to scroll up. You have to, because as we said before, guys, we will apply the formula on the first row and Excel will copy it down. Let's go. Conditional formatting. Okay, new rule. New rule. Now, use formula. Okay, what's the formula? The formula is this. I click inside here, click. Now I am checking about the quantity. Okay, click the quantity. Now, again, dollar signs. Now, which one I need to remove, guys, do you think? I want to check if this value, let's say if the quantity is less than 10, I will make the whole row yellow, if less than 10. So here, I want to check, are you less than 10? Are you less than 10? Are you Q3, I3, I4, I5? I'm checking all the values in column 1. And column I. So I will remove this. Because why? Yes, because I want to go I2, I3, I4. Are you less than 10? Not equal 10, less than 10. If you are less than 10, I need you to be in yellow, and let's say the font in red. Okay, the whole row. The whole row will be like that. Go. Oh, look at that. Now, whenever the value is less than 10, look at that. The whole row is, now, I can do that in filter. How do you do that in filter? That's what I am trying to tell you guys. Filtering and conditional formatting serve the same thing. I can see now anything below 10 in yellow and red, as you can see, but I can Control Shift L and go to the quantity and number filter and less than, look at that, less than 10. Okay, what? Whoop, they are all yellow and that's it, the same. You see? Everything is correct. What if, Control Shift L, what if I selected here, guys, all values that are not less than, equal, greater than 10. Greater or equal? Greater or equal to 10. I will see nothing in yellow, right? Right, guys? I will see everything in white. Here it is. Nothing in yellow. Look at that. Because these values are all either 10 or above. Nothing in yellow. Control Shift. Are we okay, guys? You get this? Is it okay? Any question?
Yes.
Any question?
Sir, can you repeat the last one, sir? You said.
Yes, I can. Here. So I will conditional formatting clear rules from entire sheet. Let's remove it. Okay? Remove it. Again, let's do that again. Now, you know what? Now, whenever it's olive oil, I'll do something else. Whenever it's olive oil, I need the whole row to be green. What about this one? Do you agree, Surya? Do you agree with this on this? Okay, whenever it's olive oil, it's a green. Let's do it. Again, click the first value here. Control Shift, down and right. I've selected everything. I'll go up, whoop, up, and here. Conditional formatting, new rule, formula. Okay, what's the formula? Click. The formula is this. Now I have to click on the first product. The first product, this one. Again, I have to remove the dollar sign here because I will check all the product here. Are you olive oil? If you are olive oil, this one, if this value is olive oil, I need you to be green. Now I'm asking, are you equal to, in quotation, olive oil? You have to put quotation because it's a text. Are you olive oil? If you are olive oil, you first one, are you olive oil? If you are so, I need you to be in green. So here we go. I need you to be green. Green. If you are olive oil. Go. Oh. As you can see, we don't have olive oil. Here it is, olive oil. It's a green. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Olive oil, green. Whenever it's olive oil, you know what? What if this is olive oil? I will write here olive oil. Go. It's a green. What if this is tea? Tea. Go. It's not green. Automatically, it will update.
Sir, can you repeat that automatic update, sir, one more time?
No, nothing. Just try. I did nothing. Just try it whatever you like. Like here. Let's say here. Write olive oil. Olive oil. Oh, it will be automatically green. If this is incorrect, it's not olive oil. It's only olive. Let's say it's olive, not olive oil. It's only olive. In this case, it's not green. You get the idea, guys?
Yes,
are we okay?
Yes, yes sir.
I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, there's a lot, but that's what we can do in this period of time. I hope, guys, you like it. I hope you like this and you learn something. So thank you very much for attending. And we have the poll, the usual poll, you know, guys, if you please, the polling. Thank you very much. If you have any question, guys, feel free to ask any question. I have as much as you want time. I'm ready, guys. You are welcome. Gracie, you are welcome anytime. Anytime. I hope you like it, guys. I don't know if it was it difficult? Was it easy? I don't know if it's more than, well, tell me, guys, can you just tell me, was it above or it's okay? Can you please let me know? Surya, what do you think?
Sir, it was heavy, sir, very heavy.
Heavy, is it? Okay, maybe, okay. It's heavy, right?
But everything you told, we understood, sir.
But understood, right?
Yes, understood, sir, everything.
Hey, very good. That's amazing. Very good. Guys, I hope you like it. Please answer the polling, please. Yes, yes, and you have to practice. Absolutely, you have. But the good thing is that the activity you have, the Excel sheet you have, has both the question and the answer. So you can practice it. Do that, please. Everything is there. You have it. You are welcome, all guys. You are welcome, Surya. You are welcome.